Hey everyone. So a little disclaimer. Of course I'm from the South and kind of sound a little Southern, but just bear with me. I'm not a professional videographer, but this is my attempt to help you learn a little bit about a Pear Deck add-on. So we're in the Google Slides presentation here. And if you go right here to add-ons, you will have the opportunity to add you would first start with getting add-ons and go out and search for Pear Deck. So once you have your Pear Deck and you click on it, what this does is it actually opens up the Pear Deck add-on over here to the right of your screen. So what I did, I just started making my Google Slides just like you would any other presentation. And what you do is you come over here and just figure out what choice you want to make. So if you want a text, you want them to write in the text, you choose that. A multiple choice, figuring numbers, if you want to add a website, if you want them to draw, or if you want something to be draggable. So first we'll start with the draw feature. Okay, so right now what that will allow the students to do is you don't see it, but if I come up here and I add, let's say, whatever image you want them to draw on. Let me go out and get my chapter story here. So you can add it as an image or you can add it as a background. Background would probably be better. And so now when you start the lesson, you can't really see what's going on unless you start the lesson. So if I start the lesson, and you can choose if you wanted instructor paste or student paste. All right, I got it. To share with your students, you're going to copy this link right here. That's what I did to share it in Facebook, or you can share it to your classroom, and that way it'll collect the data and do what it needs to do. But for this one, I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to go out and I'm going to put it in there. Okay. So it'll always ask how they're feeling. Okay, so then they just move through their slides. And so for this one, you can see here that if I wanted to, now with mine, I added a tally chart out here so they would know what to fill in, and they can just come over here and draw on the screen. Whatever their data shows, that's what they fill in. It's not perfect, but you know, it is what it is, and we can see what the student meant, hopefully. They can put text, they can draw lines, and they can erase here, and they can also highlight it if they want. Okay, so that is the end of that one. Let's go back here to our presentation. Nope, not that one. Well, I'll find it somewhere. There we are. All right, so I add a new slide. But this is whatever you would like to put in there. So I'm going to do the draggable feature. So for that one, it's not really draggable in a sense. It gives you an icon that they can drag to the answers. So let me go and find another image here. Which one do I want? Let's just do this one, a math one again, just because. And again, I would be formatting this differently if I was really making this slide. But so if we wanted to do draggable, you could pose a question on your slide, and then you get to choose these lovely icons here. And if we want to use a star, we can change the color. Let's make it purple. And then you can make the size of the icon that they're going to drag any size, and then I'm going to update the slide. Okay, and so what, let me see if that added it. Looks like, no. All right, so that one's, I've got to start the slide again. See, I'm learning these things too. All right, so once it's here, that little star will show up in the student's presentation and they can drag it to wherever the answers need to be. And then, of course, if you want to add another slide, and I'll show you all of it again, we'll go through the process at the end. And I want to insert another image. You can put a complete document for them to fill out. Now on this one, what do I want to do? I want to do the answer choices. All right, so let's just take something as simple as this. So you can add the images that Unique has for you by using the snipping tool. Let's just say I want to do the text choice here. Okay. So you're basically just going through and adding these things. If you make a mistake, you do have to come down here and click on that, and then you unlink it here, and then remove all of this down here in the notes section, and that will get rid of it. But let's go ahead and start this lesson again. Do the same thing, student paste, or you can do it, you know, one-on-one with the students or as a whole group. I got it. Copy the link. If you do it this way, I'm not sure that it gives, saves the data for you. I mean, you can see some data, but I don't think it will grab each individual child's data. So once we get through, okay, this is the draw feature so that students can draw on it. And I'm in the student mode right now. Here is that draggable icon. So if you wanted to say, how do students get to school the most? And then they just drag it over to the answer. And again, what I did was use this feature to indicate the correct vocabulary definition. You can certainly do that by giving choices, images. And then for this one here, so the bus rules keep people, and then this student would answer save on that. Okay. Yep, it's the only thing I'm not showing you that how to end it on this one. How to end the screen. Again, that's all you do for Pear Deck. You can add audio to the slides. You can add the website here, but it all is right here. So if I want to go back out of that again, and then see here, I just go to my Pear Deck, open it, and go through each one of those. They do have templates that you can work on, building the lesson, during the lesson, end of lesson. So it has a little more than just adding the presentation. Let's just pick math and just show you real quick. So you can ask a question, choose a response. So it has all of these built-in templates that you can use for each subject. Let me just go ahead and add a slide so that you can see. Okay, and then you type in your prompt. You can add a shape on top of here, like if you wanted to say, where is the star? Then you would, you know, the students would be able to give you the answer here. So that's real easy. I'm going to do the Nearpod 1-2 Pear Deck, unless your county buys it for you. I believe it's like $120, $140 a year. Nearpod for us, our county buys it, so we go in through Microsoft Office. But hopefully you can get your administration to purchase this for you. You can always use the first 90 days. I didn't say this, but change your email and you can get it for another 90 days. Cheat the system. I know that's bad. I shouldn't say that. But I hope this helped you guys.